Abandon mission! The Crusades are over! Plague has taken over us. Head over to my brother Charles in Sicily. You'll be safe there. But Constantinople will not. It's now over. Charles will have everything his way. Byzantium's days are numbered again.
Sir, I have word from Tunis. Your brother, King Louis IX of France, is dead.
Finally, nothing will stop me. Constantinople will now be mine.
Deus in auditorium meum intende, Domine ad adjuandum me festina, Gloria Patri et Filio et Spiritui Sancto, sicut erat in principio, et nunc et semper, et in saecula saeculorum. Amen. Alleluia.
Un caffè 90 centesimi e una tramezzina.
Get off me!
Hands off my wife.
Un chilo di parmigiano, 20
Morte per i francesi! Morte per i francesi! Morte per i francesi!
Arrodiate per i francesi! Per i francesi! Morte il francese!
You Byzantines have arrived right in time, only to screw up again.
We came here to stop whatever plot you're up to.
Idiots! Your emperor and his plan in taking back your capital 21 years ago was all stupid. He did not see your empire was already dying. Even if we Latins were chased out shamefully, we still won. Whatever was done in the Fourth Crusade cannot be undone. Your empire is no longer the power it once was, and never will be. Our King Charles of Anjou has long planned to make Byzantium great again. But that means ending your civilization first.
I knew my old war wounds were the death of me. I can't make it back alive. Please return to Constantinople. Tell our Emperor Michael we have uncovered the plot. Charles of Anjou is really determined to retake Byzantium.
We Sicilians aren't enough to win against the French. We need to head for Constantinople and get the help of your emperor. Though this might mean starting another war.
Oh, right. I remember that now. Oh, right. I remember that now. Oh, where was this again? Oh. See? It's now ours! What has happened here?
You will pay for this.
Michael, enough with that. You've been doing this for days. Your men have returned from Sicily with news.
Theodora, my wife, seriously. Can't I finish writing about the day I saw the city for the first time in my life before taking it back from the Latins? Well guys, anything important to tell me? Or just some useless crap?
We have terrible news, sir. Our beloved General Alexios Caesar is dead.
Why? Wasn't this supposed to be a mission to gather information? Why and who the bloody hell made this into a damn battle?
The Sicilians did. When they began to riot, your men intervened to help the Sicilians. Then the French general shows up. Sadly, your general had not seen battle in a long time, so he was easily killed. Apparently, Sicily's French King Charles of Anjou has long been planning to reconquer your empire and restore Latin rule to Byzantium, ever since it took Sicily 16 years ago.
Excuse me, but who the hell are you? I swear that Charles of Anjou who ruled Sicily is a monster and stupid at the same time. 21 years ago, I took back Constantinople from the Latins, forced the pathetic Emperor Baldwin II to flee, and I spent the next years doing all I can to stop the Latins from coming back. Yet they still don't listen, especially that French big Charles.
Oh, sorry. I'm Giovanni Procida, a diplomat from Sicily. First of all, France is now Europe's superpower and Charles of Anjou is ambitious. After learning of the return of your empire, he swore to end it again. This time for good. Second of all, he has oppressed the people of Sicily too much with his taxes. So now they rebel. But they cannot do it alone. The people of Sicily need help of someone they trust. Apparently, this means you.
Surely, I would help the people of Sicily. After all, despite them in speaking Italian, they are still Byzantines by blood. I have spent my life trying to return the glory of Byzantium from all the destruction the Latins brought. And now there's talk of the Latins coming to take us back. I must fulfill my life's mission of saving Byzantium. We must act quick though, since the fight has already begun in Sicily. We must stop the Latins there before they get here.
Well, it's another fight. I'm fighting for you guys again.
Yes, Iran. This is what Byzantium missed today. We got foreigners to fight our wars. But with Alexios dead, our army needs a leader. Andronikos, son, it's you or no one.
We Latins came so close to ending Byzantine civilization itself after we took Constantinople in 1204, but yet we stupidly allowed those Greek leftovers to live on and grow, then let ourselves be destroyed when they took back their capital 21 years ago. Well, we were wrong to conquer the once proud Byzantines with an undisciplined, drunk army of crusader soldiers, and because of it, we lost our Latin empire. Now we won't fail any longer. I have assembled an army of knights capable to create more destruction than any crusader did. But even more, they can follow any damn order.
If I was able to defeat the Byzantines that easily some weeks ago, then what more can these knights of yours do? Such a brilliant plan.
Have you forgotten the plan? I was supposed to be put in charge of Constantinople. My father, the late Latin Emperor Baldwin II, had lost the throne and his lands to those scheming Byzantines, who killed my mother too when they retook their capital. Now, I'm all that's left to claim what my late parents have lost.
Of course, I had not forgotten that, Philippe Courtenay. But I rule from the west, while you from the east. First, we must overthrow Michael Palaiologos, end Byzantine rule once and for all. We must trick the Byzantines first. Jean, You will then have to pose as the blinded former Emperor John Lascaris, since I know they always prefer that boy over that excuse they have of an emperor. After that, we restore an empire controlling both East and West. Like Carthage, Constantinople must be destroyed.
Deus Vult!
Das Volt!
Father, seriously, why are you asking me to lead the assault in Sicily? I am your co-emperor, not a general.
Well, that's what happens when you spend all your time drinking, sleeping, and dreaming too big about the arts, son. This is not a time for that. We are at war. So we Byzantines do not need another great emperor capable of ambitious projects, but a skilled manager able to take care of our problems one by one. And besides, you're much better than you think. You have proven many times to be fit.
What do you mean you want me to command an army that's mostly made of outsiders? Besides, you've done so much to restore our empire, unite our church with Latins, and yet everyone has come to hate you.
What else could have I done? If we have the Pope's support, we would weaken Charles of Anjou and his Latin forces. Yeah, this plan still didn't work. No help from the Pope, and the people go against me.
Maybe that's all payback for blinding John Lascaris 21 years ago. He didn't do anything to you, and yet you haven't ever said why he did it. I may have only been 2 years old when that happened, when he took back the capital. But I know you were behind it, and you never explained why.
Andronikos! I'll save that topic for another time. The army is waiting. If we're too late, Charles of Anjou will have already wiped out our allies, and all chance of saving our empire is gone. I will tell you when you return.
Is there something wrong with you both?
Mother, he still didn't say why he blinded John Lascaris, and he's forcing me to lead the Sicily campaign.
Andronikos, don't let it scare you. Remember, it's the Sicilians' fight. We are just here to pay off Dr. Giovanni and supervise the rebellion. And if they are outnumbered, we have more potential allies like Aragon, the North African Moors, and of course Genoa, who will never leave our side. If not for you to lead our men, then it's up to your brother Constantine. I know neither of us want that fool running our empire. Charos, Ogios Mu.
Take care, brother.
Young Andronicus, I see you are in charge of this. Since when were you commanding the armies?
I don't ever want to, Georgos. My father is forcing me to do this, or because the Latins want to take us back for good. How do they even stop them if we are so few and divided?
Trust me, I was already alive almost 80 years ago when we lost the city to the Crusaders. I've seen for myself the atrocities they brought to us. Yet I was lucky to live long enough to see us Byzantines take back the capital. I've then lived a life of importance, but I don't want to live any longer to see the Latins take us back. 21 years ago, we Byzantines, me, your father, and Alexios didn't have much, but since we had each other, we were able to restore our empire. Now with Alexios dead, you are all that's young and strong to lead an army. I would love to join your quest, but my fighting days are done. I guess I'm older than any Byzantine now.
We better get going. The rest of the team is already at the ship.
Take care and come back in one piece.
What do you mean you would be in charge of Constantinople? Charles made it clear that I would.
Yes, but who are you after all? I'm Charles's son-in-law and the son of the late deposed Latin emperor, the Byzantine shamed, so I deserve the title. You were just the son of my father's general who died falling to his death, not even able to beat a weakling Byzantine general. See, you don't even have your father's amulet, which my father wasted his time finding you, just so that you could have it back.
The amulet of Germanicus is kept safe by my younger brother in case I die fighting. And you, on the other hand, should not forget, your father once sold you to the Venetians to fund his poor empire.
Philippe, Jean, quit the fighting! It's time you behave like real kings, not children. Remember, it will only be decided whose place it is when we take back Constantinople. Philippe, the rioting has not ended in Panormos. The people are about to seize the city. You're needed there to quell it.
Then when it's done, I'll deal with you, John.
Heretic! Cancel the union!
Amato Caesar! Nika!
Bring back John Lascaris!
Your days are numbered, Michael.
Nika! Return orthodoxy!
Napasto diavolo, Basileus!
Shame on you, Emperor!
Such disrespect for the man who took back your capital. After all, I care for the future of our empire, so stop branding me the villain. Now, for the love of God, show some respect for your emperor, or I will drink from your skulls, you uncivilized mob!
Nika! Step down.
What a response from the people for the hero who took back their city. For the new Constantine the Great. You deserve a lot more than this, Michael.
Georgos, after the reconquest, I just realized our empire and its army was weak. The Latins of the Fourth Crusade have damaged us too much, so the only way to keep the empire alive was through diplomacy. With Charles of Anjou and the French in charge of Italy, church union was the only possible solution to stop the conflict. If we Byzantines bow down to the Pope, then in return the Pope would help us against the French. But now both the enemy and my own people want me dead.
Uniting both churches. We Byzantines could never agree to it. We'd rather die than see our traditions be crushed. You must understand we can never make peace with the West. We have seen so much of their destruction that nothing can make up for it. Besides, your sister wants to speak to you.
Michael, it's been so long. So I see you have not cancelled that church union you have agreed to. This is why the people want you out of power.
Irene, you have taken care of me a lot. Brought me up like a parent when none of our parents ever cared for us. But I know you had made me do horrible things. Like the blinding of John Lascaris. I had nothing against him. I could have just exiled him like I did to his mother. But you made me blind him.
What else could be done? He might have come back for revenge if he grew up, since he knew you poisoned his father, ordered the death of his regent, and exiled his mother. So thanks to my plan, you were safe in your throne and your son's succession is secured.
Well, all I've wanted was the Byzantine throne and to take back Constantinople. We, the Paleologi, I know, are descendants of Imperial Rome. We are destined to rule the Romans. I was always at odds with that weak-minded Emperor Theodore II Lascaris, despite him being my childhood friend. He never also liked me, so I left to join the Seljuk Sultan's army, until he called me back. And while he was not in his camp, I poisoned his food at the right moment, killing him shortly after. But he already had plans. He made his unworthy commoner friend regent to his young son John, so I had the regent killed at Theodore's funeral. And soon, I stepped in as the boy's regent myself. Then my dream of Constantinople's reconquest was fulfilled. But being emperor was not at all great. It was a life of constant stress, worrying, and war. Our younger brother John even died fighting the Latins in 1266. And now I might end my reign losing everything I've worked so hard on if the Latins depose me. As you know, Charles of Anjou is Europe's most powerful man. He has Sicily, France, the Balkans. Venice and our neighbors Serbia and Bulgaria take sides with him too.
Well, enough with the rambling. Tell Andronicus too why you had John Lascaris blinded. I know he wants answers, but tell him it's for his sake to succeed you.
Alexis, give me that. We need those fresh supplies. You're taking back Byzantium.
Hey, I fished that myself. Who are you to take it?
Salve! Welcome to Sicily. I am Count Tommaso, and this is Gilia. So which of you is the Emperor Michael Palaiologos?
He has an empire to run back home. I'm his son Andronicus, representing him. So tell us, has the rebellion started?
Apparently, it began because of me. After a French soldier grabbed me, rioting broke up and a lot of their men were killed in only a few days. But a reinforcement French army set off now to finish the rebellion there. But if you pay off the people here, they would rebel too.
Exactly. The Emperor Michael gave me orders to pay off the people here with his money.
Well, we must move quick. Charles of Anjou is at his castle just right here in the harbor. Kill him before anyone notices.
What are we waiting for? Let's do it! Sviatoslav, let me confront him first. You strike later.
Take care, everyone. The Emperor needs me back in the capital. Arrivederci, signori.
Signori e Signori de Messina, now is your time to strike against your French occupiers. They have done nothing but oppress you with their taxes, torturing, and their bad behavior to you all.
Doutez-vous?
Blah, nous avons la permission.
Yep. Bienvenue.
The people of Panormos have already risen up, so it's your turn now. The Emperor of Byzantium, Michael VIII Palaiologos, has promised to pay you all to rise up. After all, you are Byzantines by blood. These Latins say they are heirs to the Roman Empire, but they are not. You are all the real heirs to Rome. So rise up! Death to the French!
Morte per
Charles of Anjou, we finally meet. So hurry up to tell us your plans in taking Constantinople before we end them by killing you off.
Merde. Who are you to tell the future emperor of the new Rome to reveal his plans? I will not surrender to some pathetic little man who is only the emperor's son and not the Byzantine emperor himself. And what's this? You don't even have an army. How pathetic. All your men are foreign. A Varangian, Armenian, and a Frank.
We are not Byzantines, but we found purpose in Byzantium.
I may be Latin like you, but Byzantium is my home.
As long as the Emperor pays me, I'm fine.
Attack them all!
This is the only way we can settle this. If I win, Byzantium lives!
Sir, send the knights out. Rioting has broken out.
Is this a fight you want?
No, Andronicus. I need you to jump off the window. There's a boat there belonging to Philip. I just want to put the blame on him. Now go.
Bonjour, Jean. Wait, where's that little Byzantine man? I wanted to interrogate him myself.
He jumped off the window. Philip's men came to pick him up. He escaped with them. I swear, Philip can't be trusted. Please, I need you to do something about him.
How stupid are you? Trying to blame it all on Philippe so you can take his place as Emperor of Byzantium. Never in your lifetime. Sully, take this garbage away and set off to Constantinople. Find and kill Michael Palaeologos, his son Andronicus, and the real John Lascaris. Just them three. Faites le vite!
Morte per i francesi! I francesi! Più contro i francesi! Più contro i francesi! Morte per i francesi! Morte per i francesi! Morte per i francesi! Morte i francesi!
This plan was total failure. We have to leave.
To the countryside. We will be safe there.
Michael, where are you going now? You can't just leave like that. You're not that young anymore as you were when you took back the city. Besides, with your current health situation, you could just die traveling.
Theodora, I must leave. The people want me dead. If I die, at least I die peacefully and not hacked by the uncivilized mob.
It was your fault anyway that turned the people against you. If you want to go, then go.
Ezio, preparati! Si, signore.
So, you're going somewhere, Michael. Stay safe. Remember, you are no longer the young boy I knew.
Irene, I wouldn't forgive you for making me blind young John Lascaris. But still, when I leave, do me a favor and free him from house arrest across the Marmara. Get him out of there and move him to the monastery in Nicomedia I arranged him to be back then, before the Latins get and kill him. After all, he didn't deserve to die.
Alright, little brother. But remember, I won't hate you anymore once you cancel that infamous church union that turned the people against you.
Sir, I will drop you off wherever you say so, before I head back to Sicily to check on your son and our men. We head for Gallipoli, Ezio. I need to check on our farms in Thrace. Then I ride to France to end all this, while you head back to Sicily. Antio Adelphi.
Don't you dare give up on Byzantium.
What the? Alexios! Well, you were right when you said that you did not give a damn what to lead the Byzantine army. That Byzantium meant nothing. That's right. It's a dying empire that needs to end. The Crusaders back in 1204 already ruined us too much. The damage cannot be undone. I had the ship to drop me here to stay forever. Here it is now abandoned place where I was born.
I was wrong back then, when I helped your father recapture Constantinople in 1261. I saw my life's purpose, that Byzantium needed to return despite me being a half-blood. You must also think the same. Those Latins, despite now have a stronger army, won't win. It's only greed that drives them. They do not have a legacy of an empire worth fighting for, and I died fighting for it.
I saw myself being executed by the French, so I decided to flee. Now I'm supposed to succeed my father as emperor, but I'm not at all fit for it. My father was wrong. John Lascaris should have stayed in power till now.
You will always fail, but you will learn from those mistakes. Bring your men back. they will have a stronger drive to fight, and who knows, you may win in the end. After all, you are chosen by your father to succeed him as emperor. You are destined to the throne of Byzantium, Andronikos. This is why your father blinded young John Lascaris years ago, so that no one is left to challenge you. Well, there's something I have to show you. Andronikos, these here are the relics once owned by the Lascaris family that ruled Nicaea years ago in exile. Your father had never been able to get his hands on them, but I knew where they were all this time. John Lascaris, his father Theodore II, and grandfather John III told me to guard them with my life. These are Byzantium's most sacred relics, bones of our empire's founders Constantine and Helena. Regroup your men. Do not waste everything your father and I fought for back in 1261.
Well, that was quite a lot of encouragement from a ghost. Never in your lifetime did you inspire me, Alexios.
You are John Lascaris, aren't you? You need to vacate. The enemy wants you dead.
What? Who are you? What year is this even? Can't you see I'm already blind? So Michael wants to kill me now?
It doesn't matter who I am or what year it is, but I'll help you move out of here to a safer place. There's a monastery in the Comedia where no one will find you.
Vous n'êtes pas le bienvenu ici. So why does your boss want to invade us? Didn't this brother King Louis IX keep him under control?
No, Charles wants to see Byzantium die. He has the dream to rule both East and West, and when he wants something, he will do it no matter what to achieve it.
His plans will be ruined. I paid off a rebellion to force him out of Sicily.
You have not seen how stupid that plan of yours went. Your men, the rebels, and even your worthless son fled like cowards. Now with you dead, nothing will stop Charles from taking Constantinople.
What the hell is this? Some rich man trespasses into my farm. Well, excuse me, sir, but who are you?
It doesn't matter. I'm a Byzantine who fought for his life against the Latin assassin. It's true after all. The Latins are planning to invade our empire again. A new war is about to begin. If I die here, do not tell anyone. I have done so much to restore the empire. Yet the people had come to hate me.
What an interesting person, but such a tragedy for someone I just met.
The worthless rebellion is destroyed. Prepare the fleet. We invade Constantinople.
Bon dia, is this the rebellion? Where's everyone gone?
This is the rebellion of the Sicilian Vespers, when the French brought out their knights. We fled in terror.
There's nothing to fear anymore. The army of Aragon is here. I owe Emperor Michael VIII a service.
It's about damn time we fight again. We have wasted enough time doing nothing here. But first, we need to find everyone scattered around the area.
I just heard he died.
I had no damn idea he was the Emperor. Anyway, it is up to you, my Emperor, to bury your father.
I now reluctantly accept my claim as Byzantine Emperor since I have no other choice as my father had died mysteriously when traveling. First of all, since his controversial unity of Latin Catholic and Byzantine Orthodox churches had created such hate towards him, I choose not to bury him in the capital but simply here in Selembria, or else his tomb and name will be desecrated. Second of all, I will do what is best for Byzantium and cancel that infamous church union of his as long as Latins will no longer bother us again. And lastly, I will finish what my father and I failed to do. I will make sure Charles of Andria and his rule over Sicily is taken care of.
Sono qui 3 compagni di...
Where's your boss, Charles?
He's not here. He fled to Panormus.
The city of Messina is clear.
To all my trusted Byzantine comrades, remember we are proud people, descendants of the Greeks and Romans, the land of the great emperors, Augustus, Claudius, Constantine, Justinian, and Nicephorus. Do not abandon the mission, stay in Sicily till you finish every last Frenchman. I will send you more supplies and men to help in the fight. Stephanos, I am promoting you to the rank of Grand Domestic. Trust you will do great as a general the same way Alexius was. Head over to Panormus, the last garrison of Charles of Andria. Wipe them out there.
Byzantines, Sicilians, Aragonese, Africans, whoever is here, this is our last chance to fight the French before they finish us. We may have nothing, but if we don't fight now, we will lose everything we fought for in 1261. It's now or never!
Insieme per la vittoria! Insieme per la vittoria!
I didn't expect they would stand together against us.
They're nothing.
Man! Soldiers! Form the phalanx! Do something!
Use Greek fire!
This is for Sicily.
You Latins and your plots end here. You're never taking back Constantinople, son of Baldwin.
For the free world!
Time to end all our suffering.
Time to die!
Andronikos.
Byzantine lives on. I know it will.
And all the poisons that lurk in the mud. Hatch out.
We are here to the blood of the Greeks and Romans flow through you. Stay cool.
Do not waste everything.
Our empire has long protected Europe. Don't let it disappear.
Bring back the balance to our empire the way I did.
Just like me, you were born in the purple.
My leader of Solis war decided. So strong in
In the light, find the light.
Whoever possesses Constantinople controls the world.
Byzantium lives. Keep it up.
Our stories will live on.
You're not alone. Byzantium stands with you.
Don't be afraid. We're counting on you.
Continue everything we fought.
Do this for the good of us Romans.
You're on track.
Everything will be fine, son.
I'll always be here, Andronikos.
I believe in you, son. You are better than you think you are.
Andronikos, Byzantium will always be with you.
General! Charles is headed that way!
Kill him. It's now or never.
See you in hell!
Damn, I could have been the greatest of the Byzantine emperors. But it turns out, only someone of Byzantine blood can sit on the Byzantine throne.
So, it's done. Justice is served for us Sicilians and you, Byzantines.
Sicily's in need of a lot of cleanup.
Congratulations, Peter III of Aragon, on becoming King of Sicily. May you rule these people respectfully and not continue being like the French.
Congratulations too on becoming Byzantine Emperor, Andronikos II. Well, now that the Crusades are over, I see both East and West will live at peace from now on. And as promised, I will rule over the Sicilians respectfully.
One day, I might need your help again to fight the enemy in the East. This mysterious Turkish warlord Osman, though it is nothing yet.
You Byzantines, always so complicated, but I will never forget how much you helped us, Andronikos. I see you will do a hell lot better than your father.
People of Sicily, I offer you these relics, one of Byzantium's most sacred items. Keep them safe here and through it, remember how we helped you in your fight. They'll be safe here in case the Byzantine Empire may be no more, but I suspect that the time will not be too soon from now.